Diving straight back into our agenda, and it is my pleasure to introduce our next keynote presentation to the summit. Deep diving on AI meets low code, from vision to high performance apps. This presentation today will be co-presented. Welcoming to the stage, Simon Vilitsky, Senior Account Executive, OutSystems. Simon is a seasoned IT and digital transformation expert with extensive experience driving innovation across the government, BFSI and energy sectors. Welcoming next, Paulo Fernandez, Lead Solution Architect, OutSystems. Paulo has over 15 years of experience driving digital transformation across EMA. Lastly, but certainly not least, we have Saran, Senior Architect, Xebia. Saran specializes in intellectual automation and driving digital transformation through scalable, low-code solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I open the stage to our first co-presented keynote. Thank you.
I hope everyone can hear me, right? We're good on. Well, first of all, I was expecting some, applause. It was very silent putting my feet on the stage, but I think I have to earn it, right? For some of visitors, thank you for visiting, obviously, but whoever pays a lot of attention to that summit, it's supposed to be Khaled speaking today. But when we looked at the pictures and thought, okay, maybe Simon is a better choice here, right? Sorry, not. Unfortunately, Khaled lost his voice, and that's why I have to step in for the last minute. And thanks, René, for butchering my name. Right? You learned it perfectly. Thanks a lot. All right. I'm responsible for working with our customers in UAE, primarily in BFSI sector. And today I would like to talk about what our systems can help you with. And I'd like to get back to our distinguished panelists, especially Dr. Rima. She was asking a very, very good question. What is your secret sauce, right? And I think we have an answer. That's your secret sauce over here, right? But only take my words for that. We'll have Paulo who will show it to you, right? Because seeing is believing. And he will definitely show you some good things about the secret sauce. And we have our main chiefs in Saran, who is representing Xebia, who can cook with that sauce something that you really, really like, okay? So we've been scared right now, listening to our panelists who says that AI is actually taking over, right? And you need to be careful with that, and I agree. The race is on, and actually, as you know, if you rule or harness an AI, you rule the world. That's why it is important. That's why people are investing in AI. That's why they're building data centers, investing billions and billions in that. So it is a serious thing. And we know that, all of the leaders today, they are thinking about how can we use AI to rule the world. And obviously, this question comes to the IT leaders, CIOs like yourselves. How do we harness an AI? But it's not easy, right? Many companies are falling behind. And if you look at the analysts, they all say pretty much the same thing. Why are companies falling behind? Mostly companies today are exploring or using the use cases about the data analysis or the AI-driven process automation or sometimes the content generation, right? The content generation with AI made a big step, a big leap, and it's scaring as well, right? So now it's not a surprise if you will find my video talking on the internet something bad about our systems because everyone wants to do that, right? You can generate an image of me talking bad things about our systems. It is a scary thing, right? And but it's not only the reason why companies are falling behind. Implementation is complex and expensive, right? And we heard about the risks. The policies are not there. But also, there is a lack of domain-specific knowledge and domain-specific LLMs, I should say, right? Because the knowledge is there, the data is there, but the models are not there yet. And whoever creates the model and use that model will rule the world as well. So here comes the secret sauce for that, right? So you have the components like data, you have the knowledge, the know-how, but now you need to mix it together. And this is how OutSystems actually can help you with. If I would like to put it in a few words, because it's a big project, it's a big platform, but if I would like to put it in a few words, I would say it's the first of its kind. Full software development, life cycle, digital worker, or you can call it an assistant. It is very visual development, the platform that allows you to visually develop application instead of writing code. And it's enterprise grade. And it's enterprise grade governance, which is also very important. Because you can give people the tools to generate as many applications as they want. But if you're not controlling that, if the governance is not there, it becomes a mess. It becomes a disaster. It becomes a threat. Right? That's why you need an enterprise-grade governance. And that's what we have. And it's scalable like a Netflix out of the box. So if you want to build your Netflix, right, for your business, OutSystems is the way to go. And we've been doing that for more than 20 years. And the results that we see from the field, from the customers and the partners who is using OutSystems is that we can boost the productivity of your development team up to 10 times. So imagine, instead of spending 10 months on developing an application, you can do that in 1 or 2 months. This is what you can achieve with that secret sauce. But that's what we've been doing for more than 20 years. This is where our knowledge, our expertise, this is our know-how. But I would like to introduce something new to you. And that new, we call a mentor. This is your virtual digital worker, your digital assistant, when it comes to the software development. It's a full software development lifecycle assistant. It will help you to boost the productivity of your team, not 10 times, but 100 times. Right? So you can do new things, you can capture new markets, you can develop software and improve lives of your customers much faster. So imagine if you would have a tool that allows you to upload a document with your business requirements and ask the system to generate you an application. Would that be easier for you? Would that be great? So that's the thing, it's already there. It's already in OutSystems. And Paolo will help us today to understand more and to see, to believe how it works. Right? It's not only easy to generate an app, but it's also easy to enhance your application. This is what important thing that people usually don't talk about. So imagine you have your application. The market changed. The situation changed. The COVID happened, hopefully not. So you need to adapt to that quickly, to that situation. So you need to change your apps and do the modification. Instead of writing lines of codes, you ask Mentor to do that for you. And this is also what we have. So with that, I would like Paolo to take us through the demo. Thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you, we have 12 minutes left. Saren is still presenting, and I'm going to create an app from scratch. It will be more or less 5 minutes, because I want to show you, okay? So this is our development environment. You see a bunch of apps here. There's the ability for you to create an app via the Developer Studio, which is our visual language. But today we are going to create with Mentor. Mentor is our GenAI experience, right? As Simon was describing, you need to basically create a prompt. Let's say, based on the event today, I want to create a loan origination system with red color. Okay, very simple. But I'm going to upload a requirements document that I have on my PC, okay? I'll show you in a minute what it is. I'll just click the button, and this will kickstart the experience that we have. So what is happening right now? First of all, is checking our factory of components, of patterns, of lifestyle guides, colors, system of colors, design systems, to understand what we already have in place, right? Data models, colors, everything, integrations. Second is reading the documents and the prompts, and is creating an app, a suggestion for the data model, and for the types of personas, roles that are going to engage with the app. As you can see, it has here already read the documents. It offers us 6 tables, okay? This one actually is coming from another application called Smart Power, because we already have a customer a table here. I'm actually going to change it. I want AI to generate it from scratch. I could actually add here integrations with Salesforce, SAP, whatever I already have in place, I can reuse, okay? And it also has some roles like the loan officer, the customer service representative, compliance officer, and so on. I can add more, but because we're short in time, I'll just go right into it, right? So I'll just click generate. When I click generate, what happens in the end of the day is that, and let me show it to you, first of all, he's going to create a full stack application from scratch. When I mean from scratch, I mean the screens, I mean the integrations, the data layer, the business logic, the processes, the state model, everything is being created as we are speaking. As you can see here, we're already at 13%, right? So you guys understand what is being created and what a requirements document looks like. I believe you guys know what a requirement document looks like. But anyways, this is the one I used. So basically, we are creating a loan origination system, as you can see here, to facilitate the end-to-end process of managing requests for bank and financial organizations. You have the scope here, you have the definitions, you have some system overview explaining what are the integrations we want to happen in this specific case. You have the data model. So these tables that appear here, with the attributes on them, it's the same ones that you saw being suggested on the screen that I showed you, right? You have a customer, credit bureau report, documents, and so on and so forth. You have the main features explaining what we want the application to do. We have the roles and permissions with also the permissions we want to set up for each specific role on this app. It's a very small business requirement document, but still provides enough context to create an app, okay? So let's see where we are right now, 54. Let me show you, while you guys bear with me, because it takes 2 minutes to create an app. This is what's happening right now. So first of all, I created the prompts. I uploaded the requirements documents. You can either do one or the two, or each one you choose. And he's analyzing system data. The first thing he does, he gives the app a name, a description, and he suggests a data model and the roles that are going to use. This is what you already seen, right? After that, and this is this part over here, we're going to have an app preview. So we're going actually to see how the application looks like, how the screens look like, how they work. And second, as Simon was describing, every time we want to do a change, because of course the first version of the app will not be perfect, we can actually iterate on the same application using natural language to provide suggestions or use suggestions based on AI to improve and update our application, okay? So I want you all to understand as well that what is being generated sits on top of our platform that has a full stack visual language. So you can always go there to that language, which already provides you the speed, the agility, and keep changing the app. We are right now. Let's go to the create app. Okay, pretty close to it. Let's see the experience. So here, every time, just to finalize where it's still going, every time I generate an application, the permissions, the workflows, the dashboards, the screen flows, everything is updated on the go within seconds, okay? And this is the power of GenAI. We're not saying GenAI will replace engineers. We're not saying you'll generate a full-blown app, but imagine you are sitting in a room with the business, and instead of talking about ideas and writing on paper, you can actually present something immediately to them in minutes. That's what we're talking about here. So let's see here. Still taking a bit of time. Live demos are like that. So let me show you another slide that I want to show while this is creating. Another slide to explain. So this is a bit of what Simon already explained. On your left side, we have a full stack platform. So all the things that you are going to see in the GenAI are based on a visual language. On the right side, you have a platform that allows you to deploy and monitor and iterate over the app included within the platform. So everything is in the platform, okay? That sits on top of an out-of-the-box infrastructure that is cloud native. And what we are doing today with GenAI is that we are putting GenAI on top of it, and we are accelerating even further, okay? I think I provided enough context. Of course, that when I'm trying to generate an app, it will take longer. So guys, since it's taking long, I will still show it to you. I'll just show, since we are short on time, a video of this working. Of course, I came prepared. Let's open it, and I'll just go right back to it. And in the end, I'll show you working anyway. It's just taking a little longer. So, okay. So this is the experience that you guys will see that I was about to show you anyways. This is the same application, exactly same requirements document, so you will have the same result in the end. This is how the screens look like, okay? So you see there's the same requirements document we've been through. Let me see. I'm basically showing here that the same tables were created on our experience over there with the same entities, the same attributes, okay? And all the screens that are here, you have a dashboard screen, you have a loan application screen, customer screen, everything was created, including sample data and the roles of the users so that you can log in immediately in the system and you can start working on it, okay? So right here, what you can see is that I'm opening the dashboard screen. This is how it looks like. Already with data on it, okay? You can understand how you can interact with it if you want. You can open other screens, like for example, the loan application screens. Again, you see a table with loan applications that you can go with. You can open other screens. They are very close to the experience that we want. So what we are going to do here, and I'm going to move a little bit forward, is that I can add on my data model suggestions. For example, I forgot to add the field loan purpose. So I can put it there, I can click, and when I click on this field, what will happen is that all the screens will be automatically changed based on the suggestion that I gave, without any development work, right? So you can see the loan purpose was already automatically added in there. For example, if I go to the customers, and I think that's the next change that I'm about to do, I can add the employment status. By doing that, again, we are updating all the screens, all the data model, the permissions, everything to add in specific on those 4 screens, the employment status, okay? So you can see that we have now employment status with even sample data on it. I can add new tables, I can do a bunch of different things using AI. I'm not going to show you all. Actually, for that, we'll have a workshop, and Saren will talk about it in the end, where we're going to do end-to-end a new app, embed an AI agent, and do a lot of different things in front of you, okay? So let me go back to where we were. Actually, the application was created. It just took a little longer. I just want you guys to show that it is working, okay? Anyways, it's here. I'm not going to do the changes because we'll not have time. Saren, I pass you actually, Simon, it's still you, right?
Yep.
So go ahead.
Thank you, Paolo. I think you earned a round of applause quickly. It was a good demo. But as Paolo said, we need to show you more, and we always want to show you more because there is a lot of things to learn about our systems. 2 things that I want to tell you about our presence in the region. We've been here for more than 10 years. We have customers here in GCC, and there is a very, very high chance, more than 90%, that you already have the mobile application on your phone today that is built on OutSystems, right? So you maybe don't know that, but it's most likely you have it on it. And with that, I would like to give the words to Saran, who is actually building these apps, right? Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Simon.
One more.
Is it audible? Yeah, all right. So I think I got only 2 minutes. I really need to show my time management skills. So getting into Xebia. So Xebia is a global player in digital transformation that's got offices around 20 countries with 6,000 plus professionals. And we've got offices in very strategic locations like Dubai and Netherlands. And as you see, the offices are like very strategically located where we can have the cross skill sets so that the availability across different time zones are maintained. And Xebia has got a very strategic growth of like around 22 to 25% over the last 10 years. I would say, I mean, organic as well as inorganic. Organic, we grew with the skill sets that we already had. And inorganic, we also hired a lot of companies over the past 5 years that really gave us a very steep rise of around 45% overall. And when we talk about the service lines, so Xebia's core value lies with the 6 service lines. So it was initially started as a transformation or a digital transformation with architectural consulting organization, right? And then slowly it got also added its wings towards data, where it took care of complete data strategy for international organizations. And then we started working with 3 hyperscalers, AWS, Microsoft, and Google in terms of cloud. And when you talk about software technology, we were very high. We have got around 2,000 plus professionals only on native technology tech stack. And intelligent automation is a place where we statistically work with OutSystems. We got around, this is the 13th year that we are traveling along with OutSystems, and we have got very niche use cases that are developed for different customers. And the last one is on Microsoft solutions. That's we have got around 800 consultants only on Microsoft skill set. If you see, the alliances is the very strong backbone for Xebia, I would say. All the service lines are backed up by alliances, either for customers or for internal employees. It has got very niche skill set on training and academy, and this has got backed up by a different set of team, which always helps with customers. And academy is our key strength, I would say. So moving at Xebia has got its presence, statistically located in Dubai, as well as it got its different branch offices in Oman, Qatar, and we do servicing a lot of customers in Egypt, Mauritius, Johannesburg, as you see. We got over 700 plus consultants in the region, very dedicatedly working low-code as well as native solutions. And we have got delivery centers for around 8 in India, as well as our nearest delivery center with Poland as well. So it actually gave us a liberty to use cross skill sets, as well as in terms of geo presence and the local presence as well. The combination gave us a very good value add for all the customers that we work with. Talking about our OutSystems authority, we are traveling, as I said, this is 13th year with OutSystems. We have got different badges in terms of MSP, Premier Partner. We are a very certified training partner as well, as you see in the portal as well. We are always, we try to stand between number 1 to 3 in the ranking across our 450 to 500 partners, I would say. And we got overall 700 consultants that are working dedicatedly only on OutSystems. And also when it talks about proprietary solutions, we have so far contributed around 15 solutions towards OutSystems marketplace. And the marketplace itself has around 7,000 plus components, out of which 250 are developed by Xebia. So that's approximately 5%. So that's the give back to the community as well from Xebia. And we have trained over 1,500 personnels across the globe. Development is not only our skill set, training is also our core strength, as you see. Right, and as you see, this is the partner portal that you could see. Xebia is always on number 2 or 1, as we see. And a very high level recognition from different international organizations, as well as from Xebia's recognition standpoint. There are around 17 plus awards that we have received so far. And we have been consistent for the last 6 years with OutSystems Partner of the Year. I think we are very much on time, and we have got a session, as Paulo mentioned. So probably if you would like to discover more on OutSystems and Xebia can work together on GenAI journey, you can probably visit the booth number 1 at 11:10.
It's in 20 minutes. Please go to the room if you are interested and you want to see more, okay? It's live demos, not presentations, so feel free to join. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.